Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds 2, where last time we went onto a station. I forget the name of the station. It's been a couple weeks since I've been able to play. So I need to refresh myself a little bit here. We were on a station. There were peace talks happening. DeVries was trying to kill both the delegates of the peace talk to ensure the war continues, so that the Order doesn't give the secrets to the Rift over to Auntie's choice, right? We ended up killing DeVries. She's dead. Mission accomplished. But the Rift is expanding, and we need to figure out, A, the secret to closing them, and I think we need to, figure out the war still, too, maybe? Maybe it's just a secret. Let's take a look at our journal. So we have a complication with Computronic Cerebrum. Information supplied by DeVries revealed that the Rift data from the Earth Directorate satellite is key to closing the rifts and saving the system from certain destruction. But obtaining means to quickly process such an immense amount of data won't be easy, right? So we have to get the data and then process the data. Or maybe we might have the data from her. We can either talk to Auntie's Choice or the Order into helping take the archive, right? So I think we have a couple planets we can go to. So Protectorate defenses at the archive may be hard to topple on your own. Seeking out reinforcements from other factions in the region may be prudent. Auntie's Choice might be willing to help you gain access to the archive. Their representatives can be found on the Undisputed Claim. And the Order might be willing to help you gain access to the archive. Visit their headquarters at Laplis's Garden. Utilize the archive to process the Rift data. The Earth Directorate Rift data needs to be processed, and the Cloister's world-spanning computer is the only machine powerful enough to do it. So the archive is on Cloister. We can go to the Undisputed Claim, which I believe is a big ship, and I think Laplis's Garden is on another planet. But we also have this main quest. DeVries an instrument to unfold space and time. DeVries' data suggests that there are Protectorate scientists on Praetor who have supposedly built a device that can unfold rifts. Acquiring this gadget is the first step to permanently closing the rift. Okay, so that's probably what we should do first. That's going to allow us to go to all those other planets, the two other planets we've been to, and close those rifts in there. And I think there's one on the free market station too. We still have a couple of side quests, right? Returning to the bartender, return to the Archivist Stalworth, kill Hierarch Ziegler, return to the car collector. So a lot of these we've already done. After the conclusion of the peace talks, Auntie's Choice representative sent you an invitation to the corporate flagship, the Undisputed Claim. Okay. So I think we're going to go back to Free Market Station real quick and turn in all the quests we have there. And I'm pretty sure we ended last episode talking to everybody, right? Maybe not.
So, that's it then. DeVries dead, justice served. Galaxy still needs saving, but we'll get to that.
I recognize that tone. What's wrong, Niles?
Am I that transparent?
Yeah. You're not a subtle mope, that's for sure. Tell me what's bothering you. Maybe I can help.
I once thought DeVries the upper limit of what an agent could be. Certainly everything I aspired to be. Tough, brave, smart, and now she's dead. By our hand. Thought I'd feel relief or something akin to it. But mostly I just feel unbalanced. Like a mech with gimbals on the fritz.
You're not an automechanical, Niles. You're probably just in shock.
Might be easier if I was all circuits. DeVries earned her grave, sure enough. So why does killing her feel like, hell, I don't know, putting out a star?
That's a bit much. Killing DeVries felt amazing. I like number 3. You're grieving the future she destroyed, first at Horizon Point and now by dying. Right? Like, she could have been that star you were looking for, but she wasn't. And I think that's a lesson in that, Niles. Don't put people on pedestals. You know, everybody has their flaws. Accept who they are. Admire them for what they did well. And understand that they are human. Okay. You're grieving the future she destroyed.
I never thought of it that way, but yeah, that's it exactly. Mighty insightful of you, Commander. Don't
Got my
suppose
moments.
you have any advice on how to move forward from here?
Nope, not a clue. Man, you can really be just a a weird person. Between these two, I'm leaning towards 3 just because it's a sickly thing, right? I do like this one though. I think this is something Felix probably feels. Sometimes shit happens, man. Most days I'm just happy to wake up.
Not a bad methodology, I suppose. Every day's a gift and all of that.
Yeah, that's not what I
Appreciate you
meant.
making time to listen to me jawing on about all this. Might need a few to work through my thoughts, but I'll be ready for whatever comes next. Don't you fret.
Just sometimes I just don't wake up, you know? I'm always happy to wake up. Alright, let's talk to everybody. Marisol.
Saving the delegates from DeVries took considerable effort, dear.
Fat lot of good it did us. Their little peace summit was fruitless.
You don't know that. They might still have a role to play for to close the rifts. I'm not hearing a question.
The old department worked for the previous presiding bishop, correct?
Presiding Bishop Orlo, yes. Ruth Bazaar's predecessor. And better. Now there was a scientician. A true adherent to order principles. Ran an efficient operation to boot.
You don't think much of Ruth, do you?
For a while, I'd hoped all this recent brouhaha, the schism, invasion, the rifts, was part of some long-foreseen predictive plan on her part. Something oblique only at the moment. The more time passes, the less I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I'm missing a few key variables. Or maybe she's a bit mathematically challenged.
What sort of mission did Orlo send you on?
Are you asking me to reveal details of high-level covert operations?
Yes.
For the former head of the Order? To you, an agent for another party?
Yes.
I doubt you're willing to offer me a thorough accounting of your past assignments. And I bet the Earth Directorate had you on all sorts of clandestine initiatives. I'm not saying never, but we only just met, dear. Trust takes time.
To be fair, I would tell you everything and anything you wanted to know, Marisol, because I think I love you. Is that too soon? At least tell me why they called you the endpoint.
Because all the good mathematical terms were already taken by my predecessors? Because nothing gets past me, someone once thought, perhaps. I'm sure I don't know, dear. Whoever came up with that particular sobriquet is surely long since dead and buried. Hopefully by my hand.
Speaking of, we should talk about your attitude on violence.
Murder's generally my go-to solution.
Same.
The current state of the galaxy demands it. So many fools, so little time. I assume that's in line with your thinking, too. Yes?
I do think Felix does prefer to talk his way out of situations rather than fighting. But when it comes to fighting, if it gets to the point of fighting, he's okay killing. But I do think he prefers conversation. Yeah. No, I'd still like to think we can talk away out of most predicaments.
Well, that's new. Based on previous conversations, I assume you're saying that theoretically.
Yes.
Theoretically, I agree.
Yes.
May all our
She gets
travails
me.
add to the equation.
She just gets me, guys. I don't think I've ever connected with the character so much. Alright, where's our last one? Here you are.
What? Sorry. Caught me lost in my upper story.
I have some questions.
Such as?
Never mind. I don't. I lied.
What are we standing around jawing for? There's mayhem and murdering to be done.
I wanted to get your opinion on the crew.
Who exactly?
Tell me about Niles.
Niles? He's fun to torment. I mean, he's equal parts enthusiastic and naive, even with all he's gone through.
What's your opinion on Val?
I find her amusing. In a best not to torment her or she'll kill us all kind of way, which I completely respect.
And Marisol?
Of course I do. What's not to like? To envy? Her style, her lethality. Oh, she's a professional for architect's sake. I wish I'd known about her department when I was growing up. Even as a child, I know they'd have seen my potential. Such as?
See, this is why we get along, Aza. You get me too. I love both of you. Marisol's like, you know, the one, but Aza's a good friend. All right, let's go ahead and head on out to Market Station, Free Market Station. I love that we were able to collect all that. That makes me feel good. I've got all these, right? Yeah, these still need 3 more keys. Obviously those 2. Not you. Get out of here. Oh yeah, we took him along because we had DeVries to take care of. I do like Niles a lot too. So far, besides our little spat with, what was her name again? Inez? I've really liked all the companions. Put that away. Put that away. Put that gun away. There you go. Alright, I wonder if anything's changed here.
Just heard back. The higher-ups finally decided to just bury the corpse of that vigilant and move on. Sounds like it was for the best. What the hell were we doing with a vigilant corpse anyway? We weren't. Wasn't on the manifold. Best I can tell, he climbed into one of our cargo containers to flee Golden Ridge and couldn't get out. Poor bastard.
Poor bastard indeed. Hate when that happens. Okay. So, it's one of those rifts. Does it look different? That does look different. That looks bad news. Looks like bad news. Alright, so I think if I put on this thing when we get up here. This is the wrong way. When we get up. How do we get up there again? Is it around this side? Yeah, it's around this side. Okay. I'm hoping when we get up here we can use this to see the combinations that we need to do. All right, perfect. Okay, so we follow that. Oh, geez. How does this work? Okay, hold on. So all of them go to that one. There's no way of knowing, like, okay. Okay, maybe this isn't going to be as easy as I was hoping. I mean, that one goes... All of them get hit. It's all about finding the order? Hold on. Can I, like, reset them? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to figure something else out. This doesn't have any clues, right? Okay, this one is on, it looks like. So if I follow that one. Oh, I see. And then this one goes down like that. And then down like that. Okay. Wait. Okay. Which means... Wait. Oh, did I figure it out? Is it up? No. Oh, this one's on now. Okay, I see. No. Man, I wish this thing lasted longer. Okay, so... Does this one just go straight across on the bottom here? No, that's going to be impossible. Let me take a look here. If I turn those off... This one has to go down. If I go down to this one. Then across. That should be good. And then this one goes... like that. And then this one just goes straight across. It can't. Okay, so it has to go like that. Oop, not that one. So that one, that one, that one. And then this one goes boom, 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 boom. Haha! Figured it out. What do we got in here? Acquire Otto's information. The last voyage? Oh, that's for this. Yeah. Last night, I did not wake up screaming. This is a first since the crash. Unfortunately, I think it was due to hitting my head on an overhang before I passed out, and not due to getting over what happened. I wish I did not feel the guilt of my survival. My dead colleague's final words, the blare of the klaxon, the ship shuddering beneath my feet as it crashed into the asteroid. As a mismatch of sound and noise and bright light that rings in my ears even now, months later. Shame-free Market Station does not have someone able to help with matters such as these. The closest thing is that doctor, and last time I went to see her, I returned 1 molar fewer. Alas, Otto. Ooh. Nice. Triple barrel shotgun. Music box. Alright, so that increased my knowledge on this quest, right? Otto recounted the story of the ship's crash. The Order Archivist pointed you towards a few places to search, right? You found Otto's journal. It might be useful in convincing him to tell you what happened. Okay, let's go back to Otto. Hopefully he's not too upset that I went through his stuff. Alright, let's just go out through this door here. Otto is on the right, I believe. Yeah, he's over here.
Anybody even listening to this? Let me sell you stuff.
Hey, Otto.
Hello once more. I guarantee you some of my inventions will be working soon. In the meantime, I've plenty of miscellanea for sale.
Oh. I see what
I'd
you
be
got.
happy to show you.
I guess I can sell you my junk. There you go. You don't have anything I actually want, right? Yeah. So I can't actually talk to him about it.
Hello once more. I guarantee...
Okay. Never mind then. The game lied to me. We need to go into the...
Doctor here. Get your stitches.
the cantina over here. Saloon.
You lost it. I'm selling it. I mean, they said.
There's Tristan. Hey, Barney.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
We've been to the camp you wanted us to look at.
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired.
It wasn't easy, but we did it.
Unraveling the truth of things was anything but simple. Considering the circumstances and your nature as an outsider, I think you did well.
Thanks, Tristan.
Surprised? Didn't know if you had it in you, especially with an arbiter in tow. But you got what was needed. Not bad at all. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind?
More smoke, more mirrors.
Just trust me and go give it a look.
Sure you don't want to come with me, Tristan?
Salutations once more.
Okay, I was going to break in here anyway, so this works out pretty well. My arm looked thinner there. A broken lamp, you say, huh? This lamp? Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, right here. Hello. Have we finally found the headquarters of Sub Rosa? I've been looking for this place. Francis Min.
Anyone had asked me, I'd have put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
What's up with the masks, the placement? I thought Sub Rosa was supposed to see me as a friend. Why make me jump through the hoops?
My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my body. Though, when it comes to Protectorate arbiters, it is perhaps warranted.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics, I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
I take it that was what you suspected, Tristan?
Yes. Yes, it was. I'd hoped to be proven wrong, but vindication has cemented my resolve. I shall uncover what happened, no matter what.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present company. Speak to me outside if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
Like, joining my crew? The answer is yes. Although, despite me liking you, it's gonna be hard to get into company with these two.
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna break into your hall. Wayward sprat my ass. I could have been the best smuggler you ever had. Ooh. I like that, but it's stealing. All this is stealing, but I just want to look at it. I gotta admit, those look kind of good. Kind of want it. Yeah. Maybe he'll give it to me eventually. He wasn't the most welcoming Sub Rosa leader that
Yeah,
I was
how
hoping
about
to see.
this? I recruited a Protectorate subject direct like from Bastion, middle of a Protectorate holding.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject? Forgive me for withholding my applause.
You're jealous of my charms.
Yeah, real jealous. So are the half-dozen AC ad execs I recruited last week. We're all just vomitous with envy.
I kind of want to steal it, guys. I know we don't usually steal, but we'll at least see what it is, right? Like, is it even golden? It's not even golden. Does look good though. Neither one of them are. I guess it's just the Sub Rosa outfit. Did I save before I did that? Because I actually didn't want to steal it. I didn't. Well, shit. Well, I guess we're keeping it. Oh well. It wasn't that valuable anyway, so it's all good. I wonder if I could have done that or gotten in there beforehand. I don't know. Alright, where's Tristan at? Is that him? Yeah.
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
An agent of the Protectorate would lower themselves to work with a third party?
I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter. Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less than I'd hoped, but it was at least a start. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support.
Has the Protectorate sanctioned this investigation of yours?
My colleagues have accepted that her death was a natural one. Questioning an explanation of that nature is foolish, dangerous even. Nonetheless, the circumstances of her death trouble me. I cannot allow myself to accept the explanation that's been put forth without investigating to the fullest of my abilities.
Who do you think killed her?
I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, for now, that I fear the true killer is within the Protectorate.
I'd think that a high-ranking Arbiter would have their own ship.
Utilizing one of our craft for independent purposes would have rendered me conspicuous. I knew Sub Rosa would offer steady transport as long as I paid their exorbitant fees, just as I knew they would collect information on my every movement. But I neither trust them nor have the funds to continue this relationship for much longer. You, on the other hand, have proven to be a capable partner.
I'll take the rest of your funds then. How do I know I can trust you?
I hold my word in highest regard. Were I to pledge allegiance to you, the pact would be nigh unbreakable, barring some extreme action on your part.
Suppose I'm convinced. You can accompany me, but you need to follow my orders.
I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow?
I'll be dealing with people of multiple factions. No killing them without my go-ahead.
Ah, I should have considered this eventuality. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end.
It seems reasonable.
Excellent. I hope our working relationship is most fruitful. I'm sure we shall discover much together.
Rubbing shoulders with Protectorate arbiters now, are we? I'll reserve judgment. Hopefully, he can as well.
I'll meet you on the ship later, Tristan.
Very well. I shall locate whichever craft seems the most out of place, for something tells me this shall lead me to yours. See you again shortly.
Well, it's the only ship on the dock, but hey, recruited all companions, even though we lost one of them. That's good. Good achievement to have. All right, I guess we'll turn this quest in now. Is there any other lead I was searching for this thing? I don't think so. The only other thing is that, like, wreckage over there, but we're not gonna have the skills to do anything with that.
Greetings. How has the data collection fared?
I think I've collected all the information I'm going to get.
Finally, a breakthrough. Let's hear it. How did the ACS free market meet its end?
A survivor told me it was a vengeful engineer.
So the backstabbing nature of Auntie's choice is hampering even the most basic of command chains. Good to know. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments?
The crew tried to overpower the captain, but they weren't able to stop her. I have no idea if this is correct.
An incompetent captain and an incompetent crew. Tisk tisk.
Tisk tisk.
Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened?
One of the ship's chief engineers was demoted right before the crash.
Failing to recognize ability? Seems Auntie's choice is forgetting where upward enters into the phrase upward mobility. Thanks to you, my report is complete. Here, something for your considerable help.
So what did you conclude from what I gave you?
Auntie's choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes.
Wait, what? I thought you were compiling a historical report.
I am. If Free Market Station survives the war, this will be a very important historical account. But if the Order fails in Arcadia, none of that will matter. I'm just making the most of what you gave me.
I can't say I appreciate it, but at least I understand your reasoning. Nobody uses me. Prepare to die.
I'm glad we're of like minds. I'll be sure to notify my friends in the Order that you can be trusted. Now I need to get this report to my superiors. Thanks again.
Okay. All right. Let's head back to the ship because that's everything here, right? Where's this at? Information Aza discovered revealed that Hierarch Ziegler, the leader of the renegade Glorious Dawn Cell, took some cultists to Eden to investigate a rift on Paradise Island. Head there and help Aza finally settle things. Okay, let's do that then. Oh, we gotta do this quest. Right, we have enough cards. And then we'll go help Aza out. Maybe get her a new outfit. Excited to see her new outfit because she's got some style. She's got style. All right, how do we get up there? Over here, right? Yeah. And then in here. Oh, nope, not in there. Over here. There you are.
Back. If you seek entry to my wares, you must engage me your sports card collection, though you shall not prevail.
Watch me. I have some here. On guard.
Sporting. Let us do battle. That's an impressive number of cards, my friend, but not... Wait a moment. No. Your cards. You have multiple that I do not. Your collection has defeated me.
Hell yeah, it has. You were a worthy adversary, but not worthy enough.
Though this defeat leaves the taste of dirt and blood in my mouth, I am not dishonorable. I present to you my other collected wares. I have no doubt they shall impress.
Let's see. Hey, leveled up. Where are these bears?
I understand your impatience, but wait just a moment longer.
Okay. Let's level up while we're waiting. Lockpick 19, observation 20. Or 1919. I think once we get them both to 20, we'll stop. I really should just really quick look up if there's a skill cap. Look at this place. Ooh, Spectrum Dance Saber.
Greetings again. You may have defeated me last time, but I shall rise from the ashes someday. In the meantime, you're welcome to browse my collection.
All right. How's your card collection?
In the wake of my defeat, I've taken a brief break. I'm contemplating what I might collect next. I've heard sprats are rarely born with mutations like extra toes and acid vision. Perhaps I'll start an exotic sprat farm. Then I could pit my sprats against opposing farm sprats. Battle sprats. Imagine the merchandising opportunities. Eat your heart out, Auntie Cleo.
Let's see what you have.
Behold.
Behold. All right. We got the Spectrum Dance Saber. Dance mode. Perform the prompted dance action to keep the beat alive. How much is this? 11,000 for that? I don't think so. Pitchball machine and mini rockets. Blockers who try to catch these may find themselves short of a few limbs, which is relatively normal for pitchball. Okay, a new paint of view. Oh, I'm sorry, a new point of view, Mark II. Magazine side Neotech Imaging Mark II. See the world through a cutting-edge digital filter. If you're defeated while wearing this helmet, you may pay 2,000 bits to continue. Upon revive, plus 50% damage resistance for 30 seconds. Life is full of second chances, and this helmet is proof of that. Jackpot. Cha-ching. Hit at least 3 times for a free spin. Match 2 reels for a prize. Match all 3 to win the jackpot. Crime doesn't pay, but now violence does. Okay, these are all kind of jokey things. Pitchball card, Matt Booty. 1% critical chance. I will take that. Yeah, I'll take this one. And I'll take these 2. Trauma kits. Alright. Can we just steal all of them? We can steal that one for sure. But none of those really seem like what I want. Maybe the helmet would have been good. But 2 melee weapons and then a mini rocket. None of them. Maybe we'll come back for the helmet at some point. 'Cause that one actually seems pretty useful. All right, let's return to Eden and help out Aza. I guess we can talk to Tristan on the ship too. Goodbye, Free Market Station. Hello, Incognito. All right. We need to track this quest. All right, so where does Tristan hang out at? Probably up in his quarters. We also need to get everybody's opinion on him too. Oh, that's down below, okay. So these are Tristan's quarters. What do we got? Clipped to be just so. Bonsai tree. Collection of adventure periodicals. Tristan insists this growing library of research material is strictly to help him understand the common criminal mind. Some issues are also a trove of information for anyone curious about the universe outside of the Protectorate. Okay, same thing. Is that everything? Yep. Hi, Haza.
What do you need, Commander?
Opinion?
Who exactly?
Tristan.
Tristan's a standard issue arbiter, albeit with an extra slathering of arrogance, especially when it comes to ensuring the Protectorate's inane laws are followed without question. But as long as that ridiculously large hammer of his isn't pointed in my direction, I could watch him administer justice all day. Though he'd be loath to admit it, his propensity for violence almost matches my own.
Seems to be a common thing with everybody here. That they all love violence. Okay, so everyone's down below? I really misjudged the map. Who's in here? Oh, it's just Lucy. Who's out here? Val. Hey, Val.
Arbiter Rao has been admitted to the ship. This unit will proceed with a Protectorate Welcome Protocol, which may include burning, prodding, and/or light electrical shocks. Agent Ibarra refers to this as somatic tolerance testing and really funny.
Okay, maybe Niles is in the violence too then. Okay.
Let's see how well you Arbiters know basic history. Who constructed the archive?
The matriarch did, of course. Who else could oversee the creation of such an immense, complex piece of machinery?
Inaccurate. It was Presiding Bishop Audley, the first presiding bishop. The matriarch gave permission, but he's the one who oversaw its actual construction.
I knew that. This is the problem with you mathematical sycophants. There's always some technicality that conveniently proves you right.
Oh, thank you for agreeing I was proven right, Rao. How magnanimous of you.
Alright, they're gonna get along, huh?
Yes, dear. Anything on your mind?
You seem happier being less focused on violence.
Happier? Me? Really? I suppose that is an applicable term. Hope it's not getting in the way of the work. Are you satisfied with my performance? Anything to note?
No, I'm satisfied.
I tend to agree, though I didn't see things that way before. Thank you. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Oh no, am I turning her soft?
If x is the square root of -1 and you distribute the two binomials together, then the coefficient is... Oh, sorry. Help you with something?
I'm the coefficient. Opinion?
Happy to provide unbiased observational data.
How are you getting along with the Arbiter?
You want me to say something nice, dear? He
No.
has good taste in adventure serials, I suppose. Otherwise, no redeeming qualities.
Damn.
Whatever's on your mind.
That's pretty damning.
Very well. Never.
Hey, Tristan.
What shall become of Inez, I wonder, now that she has left this crew? Will she rejoin Auntie's choice or wander Arcadia? I hope she finds happiness wherever she goes.
Yeah, sure, buddy. You care a lot about this person you never met. Discuss something personal.
Certainly. I consider myself an open tome.
How's the life of an Arbiter treating you?
Quite well. I am able to uphold justice wherever it may flag. Bolstered, of course, by your steady support. Was there more in this vein you wish to discuss?
I wouldn't mind hearing more about your relationship with the Supreme Arbiter.
She taught me all that I know. Her teaching style was stern, but enlightening. If ever I erred, she would teach me to avoid making such a mistake in the future. Though she did not raise me from infancy, I was brought into her tutelage quite early. I spent a great deal of my life looking up to her. Her death weighs leaden on my shoulders. We must find her killer and bring them to justice, lest justice in Arcadia truly fall to ruin.
You talk a lot about the Sovereign. What's so special about him?
Why, he is of the Matriarch's direct lineage.
That part I get. Why does that matter?
Only he possesses the understanding to lead us all. Someone not Matriarch ordained would bring the Protectorate to ruin. May his leadership of Arcadia last for many years. I hope someday to be party to his glorious presence. If I had one wish, it would be that he leaned less upon the Consul's guidance. The Sovereign alone knows what is best for Arcadia. Meddlers should not be abided.
How do Sentinels and Arbiters differ?
In every respect, save being humans, and perhaps even that is arguable in the Sentinels' case.
Damn.
Where Arbiters uphold justice and loyalty within the Protectorate, the Sentinels operate on its fringes. They are clandestine operatives, little more than alleyway backstabbers. I find them wholly unnecessary. As you might expect, they are the Consul's pet project.
What was your upbringing like?
Straightforward. I was trained from a young age under the tutelage of Supreme Arbiter Marthana Andros, alongside my co-protege. Only those rated most highly on the Protectorate Acumen test could be placed even among the ranks of Arbiters. And to be mentored by the Supreme Arbiter herself was a great honor. Moreover, she taught her proteges to seek out evidence before judging as they saw fit, despite the fact that an Arbiter needs nothing of the sort to declare something a crime.
I'm surprised corruption isn't a bigger problem with you Arbiters.
An Arbiter would never abuse their power. Every action we take is on behalf of the Sovereign and upholding the Protectorate. In any other society, I could see such a scenario resulting in anarchy, but the Protectorate is matriarch ordained. Our devotion is ironclad.
Why do you think the Supreme Arbiter taught you to back up your judgments?
As the Protectorate's most elite, we proteges needed to be able to think flexibly and adapt to situations that faced us should they require adaptation. At least, I believe that's why. Would that I could still ask her. Alas.
I don't really like the tone of this, but I do want to see how he responds. No, I don't. Let's change the subject.
Ask, and I shall answer.
What's your opinion on the crew?
Who amongst our motley assortment would you care to discuss?
What do you think of Niles?
I find Agent Ibarra most curious. His system of values differs from my own, but not so much as I would expect. I look forward to understanding him better. He faces an interesting dilemma as an isolated member of the Earth Directorate. As do you, of course. I hope you both remain steadfast to your values.
I think you'll both get along. What do you think of Val?
She is an endearing piece of engineering. Her continued functionality, despite her advanced age, speaks to a skilled caretaker, though she retains certain quirks. Earlier, she bumped into my head, bleating, "Please do your part to keep the incognito clean. Remove any and all foreign mineral deposits."
Any thoughts on our Order colleague?
Marisol possesses a calculating resolve that has nothing to do with mathematics. Had I anything to fear from her, she would have struck already. I can work alongside her, but I shall keep my guard high nonetheless.
I figure your relationship with Asa might be a little contentious.
I have absolutely no inkling whatsoever why you would choose to bring a deranged cultist aboard. Aza's kind plagued Arcadia even before the invasion. To be forced to call her colleague is almost more than I can bear. I can only hope she does not see it fit to pilot our ship into a rift to sate her own macabre ambitions. Verily, idle gossip hardly suits an arbiter anyhow.
That's enough for now. Let's chat more later. All right. Is that everybody? I guess we haven't found Niles, right? Is he back here? What do you think of Tristan? Niles?
Hey, Commander. Can we talk? Promise it'll be quick.
Sure thing, buddy.
I wanted to thank you for hearing me out after everything that happened with DeVries. It meant a lot getting some of those feelings off my chest. I wish she hadn't gone down the path she did. But hopefully we can avoid making the same mistakes. Be a better type of agent. You've convinced me it's possible. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We can get back to the mission now.
Thanks, buddy. I'm glad you've made your peace with everything, Niles.
Not sure I go that far, but I'm definitely ready to leave the past in the past. For good, this time. Oh yeah? What's needling you?
What do you think? Nothing. Never mind. I can't ask you about that. That's fine. All right, let's head on to Eden. See if we can do this before the end of the episode. Cutting it close. Eden, Eden, Eden. Back to Paradise Island, where I thought we'd never really return. So I'm kind of happy we're going back. Even though I wasn't the biggest fan of this place. That was weird. Wonder if anything's changed since leaving. Probably not. Yep, we want Aza. Do you want to bring Marisol? I do want to bring Marisol. What kind of question is that? I think Marisol might be permanent. And we'll switch out the second one as we go. Although I guess we want to see the banter of other people. Makes it tough. Alright, ladies, let's go. Should we fast travel closer? Where we gotta go? Here? Where this rift is? Okay. Let's walk just in case there's anything different or they say anything about Fairfield. Because these two weren't here when we did this. So I'm a bit curious. Maybe they have some dialogue. We also get, maybe they'll just have banter in general that we'll catch as we go. It's convenient that the road here happens to go around Fairfield. Almost like they suspected something was going to happen. Or could happen. Come on, guys, talk. Talk. Please? Please talk. This really got fucked up, didn't it? I do wonder what Westport looks like. Is it just more underwater? I can't believe they're not going to say a damn word. Do any of them still live at this little camp here? They should probably take it down then if, you know, nobody's working here anymore. I think I've got all the mines around here, right? Just cut across here. Alright, Aza. We're almost there. What was this guy here before? I don't think so. I feel like I would have remembered if they were cultists up here. Alright, let's go ahead and go in first person here. Get my gun out. Switch to my shield. Alright, we got dead bodies here this time.
Scoping out a hostile.
Dawn Provocateur.
Proceeding to attack.
What? Where'd you come from? Where are they?
Energy capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs. Command.
Alright, keep moving. Oh, jeez.
Mitigating the threat. Locking them down.
Oh, it's Marisol.
Traders was invigorating, but their leader still needs to be dealt with. That I'm really going to enjoy.
Alright. Let's loot him up. I don't see this guy here. I suppose if he was going to be anywhere, he'd be... It says he's down there. What is this? Oh, it's stealing. I get a feeling he's up here.
Asa,
Why are you still alive? There's been some ghastly mistake. We must speak on the latest revelation before you compound it by killing me.
Yeah.
You're obviously unaware that you've been officially marked for death. Otherwise, you'd have killed yourself and saved us all the trouble. It's unfortunate I was unable to inform you of this before you killed so many loyal members of the Dawn. But so be it. Glad we were able to clarify all of that. Well?
Well, what?
This idiot obviously thinks I will just kill myself on his say-so. Ziegler, what's got into your brain pan? You used to be a dedicated member of the Dawn. How could you think there was a legitimate kill order on me?
You were revealed as a betrayer through the sanctified channel. How can you disobey a revelation from on high when you yourself exhorted us constantly to never do such?
You make a compelling point. But then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it.
Hold on. Maybe we shouldn't be so hasty.
Why the fuck not?
I just thought it would be funnier if he thought he had a chance before you killed him. Because it's wrong? Well, I mean, he is trying to kill you. Or maybe he's not trying actively to kill you, but he does want you dead. And I think if you don't kill yourself, he will feel obligated to try to kill you. You make a valid argument. Let's kill this idiot.
Fine. All in the wrist.
Come on, give me a good angle. There we go.
I can't believe what Hierarch Ziegler was saying. How could there be an official kill order out on me? The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty.
Do you regret killing them?
Of course not. What a ridiculous question.
Just checking. Wanted to make sure you weren't losing your nerve.
Never. And I'd thank you not to suggest such.
Couldn't the message have been faked?
If only it were that simple. It should be impossible for someone to infiltrate our communication systems, especially when it comes to a high-level communique. Unless they somehow have our codes. This could only mean that one of our members has been compromised.
Official order or not, they should have known better than to cross you.
Damn straight they should have.
What are you going to do now?
That's the question, isn't it? The only answer I can think of involves our communication devices. There is someone who would have tried to contact me to warn me. Someone who wouldn't have been taken in by a faked kill order.
How would that work? Wouldn't any message from them just be intercepted?
Not from him. He was different from most of these slack-jawed sprat bastards. I knew him from before. Long before the Glorious Dawn. We had a secret code we used to hide things from our parents before... Well, never mind that.
Never mind what? You can't just say something like that and expect me to ignore it.
Very well. Let's just say that he was forbidden to associate with me and leave it at that. Anyway, if he used that code to embed a message to me within a Dawn missive, no one would have even known it was there. It's strange there isn't a comm device here. Ziegler must have communicated with his cell in Golden Ridge before coming to this place. Well, no matter, we'll find one. I know we have camps on Cloister and Praetor, but I'm not sure of the exact locations. I'd like to try to find one and clear it out so I can access one of our devices. Hopefully, it will bring me that much closer to whoever it is I need to kill to put an end to this nonsense.
Sounds like a good idea. All right. What do you got on you? Glorious Dawn Kill Order. This data pad was found on Hierarch Ziegler, leader of the Paradise Island Glorious Dawn cell. It contains an official kill order for Aza to be carried out by any and all Dawn members. Aza's mod kit. A kit that supplies to mod and upgrade Aza's knife and armor. Visit a workbench to select which mods to use. Awesome. That's exactly what I was hoping to get out of this. All right. Let's go ahead and go down, make sure we've looted the bodies down there. And since they didn't do any banter on the way here, we're just going to fast travel back to the ship. We will have to come back here once we get the, whatchamacallit, the rift closer. The ship is here? Yes. Can I fast travel to the ship? Wait, what was that? The incognito. Is it going straight to the ship? Because that'd be great. That would be great. It does. Fantastic. That's really good. Alright. So after this quest, we are going to be heading to Praetor. Praetor is going to be our first place. Right? Yeah, Praetor. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the workbench here, though. Party upgrades. Aza. Alright, so for your knife, we can either go Zap Coils. Aza's weapon now deals shock damage and has significantly increased damage. Or Serrated Edge. Is his weapon now inflicts bleed and has slightly increased damage. I feel like that's what she would go for. Go over that. Look. Nice. And then here we got Heat Resistant Cloth or Shock Resistant. We're going to go Heat Resistant. Oh, it doesn't change. That's sad. Oh, can I just change those at will? Oh, you can. I thought you had to, like, lock it in. Alright, cool. So she's got new weapons and new armor. Should we go find her and talk to her real quick? I think we should. Nios. Looks like she's in her room.
I'm not just saying this because I take great joy in the killing of those who have betrayed me, but we should find some glorious dawn camp so I can send a message to my old friend.
We'll get to that as soon as we can. Okay. Alright, we're gonna fly to Praetor, and that's what we're in.
Commander, a moment of your time, if you would.
Yeah, what's up?
Commander, I'm glad I managed to intercept you before we left. There's something at the forefront of my mind that I'd care to discuss.
I can spare a moment. What's up?
I received a message from a close friend of mine, Virgil. He was my co-protege under the Supreme Arbiter. His message claimed he had information relevant to the Supreme Arbiter's death. He wishes to meet with me at the Vox Relay on Paradise Island. You asked before, and I did not mention it, but with Virgil's message, I now must warn you. Our greatest suspect in the Supreme Arbiter's murder is the Protectorate's consul.
Yeah, I figured that was going to be what you got to. Why is the consul your biggest suspect?
Our mentor always disdained him thoroughly, and he our mentor. If anyone would have had reason to slay her, it would have been him. But we have needed evidence. Evidence that I believe Virgil now possesses.
How close were you and Virgil exactly?
I would gladly give my life for his without hesitation, and he for mine. We are brothers beyond blood. It has been some time since the two of us last crossed paths, but little shall have changed between us. Of this, I have no doubt.
Are you sure your co-protege can be trusted?
If there is one person throughout all of Arcadia who I can presently trust, it is Virgil. He, too, seeks the perpetrator of the Supreme Arbiter's death, and he, too, supports the Sovereign over all else. And that's without mentioning our lifelong friendship.
If you two work so well together, why isn't he here with you?
It was actually his suggestion we divide and conquer. As our operational philosophies differ ever so slightly, this seemed a good plan. Virgil often prefers to watch rather than act, and was often lenient with sentencing where I was not. This behavior was often criticized by the Supreme Arbiter, but there have been occasional rare instances where treating a subject with mercy ultimately resulted in better behavior. It is a novel, albeit strange, philosophy.
I look forward to meeting him.
Very good. I hope we shall see him at your earliest convenience. I feel this shall most certainly set our investigation into motion.
All right, well, I'm glad you told me that before we left. Let's go ahead and go back down to Paradise Island and go to the Vox Relay now. Aza, you stay. Tristan, you're with me. Continue. All right. So he's at the Vox Relay. It says active Vox Relay. Yeah, we'll just fast travel there. Although we probably would have been even more likely to hear banter with that long of a walk. Maybe we'll walk back. Just want to do this. It might be a little bit, depending on how big of an ordeal this is. Like, if we're just talking to him, it shouldn't be that bad. But the combat and everything might extend the episode.
Arbiter Rao. Though I am here on official business, I would prefer to keep this cordial. The Consul seeks answers related to your recent activities. I approach you openly in the hopes that you will comply with his request and come with me peaceably.
What do you blather about? Delay me and you will pay the price. Not only do I have more pressing business with a colleague, but I do not answer to Sentinels or the Consul.
This is a setup, isn't it? What questions does the Council have for Tristan?
Questions of intent. Now, what shall it be, Arbiter Rao? I sent the message that drew you here. Virgil shall not arrive to aid your decision-making.
Virgil's not coming, you say? Curious. And here I was thinking I was already present.
Virgil! Touting your flair for the dramatic, even now, I see. But I fear our reunion must wait until we've dealt with this pawn of the Consul.
I had not expected a third party, but it is so much the better. I'm afraid you must come with me as well, Arbiter Montag.
A sentinel demanding anything of me? What madness! Neither Tristan nor I shall accompany you anywhere. Any attempts to force us shall be met with violent reprisal.
The Sentinel said he sent the message to meet here. How did you know where we'd be?
I'm sure he only told you such a thing to lower your guard. All the easier to slide a blade between your ribs.
That's not the answer I wanted.
This fool impersonated my credentials, triggering a system alert that led me here. A lowly deception, even for one of the Consul's own.
It was a necessary deception, and one not undertaken lightly. Its aim was to draw your colleague here without bloodshed, for I know he would not have arrived at my request.
I think you'd find a way to justify your actions no matter what they were.
Your explanation does not pull my heartstrings, Sentinel. Yet you at least had the sense not to assail us outright. Surrender, and perhaps you may yet live.
You may not believe me, but I have much admiration for the work you and Arbiter Montag have done for the Protectorate. I've no wish to fight. Enough loyal subjects have died in this war. Come willingly and peaceably, I beseech you.
What actions does Tristan have to explain? I thought Arbiters acted with impunity.
Both Arbiter Rao and Arbiter Montag were explicitly requested to return to Praetor by the Consul, alongside all other Arbiters some months ago. Refusal without reason is treasonous.
And I'm sure that if we went, we would have been returned whole, neither interrogated nor mentally refreshed. As if your master's nefarious agenda would allow that.
I've no inkling of what you speak. My only master is the Protectorate. My only agenda, the return of peace throughout Arcadia.
Well, why didn't you two go when the consul summoned you?
For the same reason that a sprat would not answer a Canid's invitation to dinner.
Not quite how I would put it. We simply do not answer to the consul. I viewed answering his summons as contradictory with my present duties, and chose to ignore them.
If you had nothing to hide, you would have answered his summons. Now, I'm here to make certain you can avoid them no longer.
I'm surprised neither Arbiter here has already judged you for trying to push them around. If you want this to end peacefully, follow my lead.
Very well. But be warned, I'm not exactly trained in the art of improvisation. We'll need a very good reason for my not answering the consul's summons.
I will try it. Actually, I was just recruited here as a new Arbiter. Tristan's my mentor. Tell him, Tristan.
Commander, one can't just be recruited as an Arbiter. You're designated from birth as one, and raised accordingly.
Ah, I see. That was an attempted scheme of some sort. I'm afraid I cannot allow your attempted subterfuge. We must do battle.
So much for your plan. Violence it is.
Violence it is.
Sentinel, I accuse you of impersonating a senior Arbiter and threatening to unlawfully incarcerate another. I find you guilty on all counts. Prepare for absolution.
I had dearly hoped your refusal to meet the consul was not rooted in traitorism. But it seems I was wrong. If you expect I should roll over and die, you'll be sorely mistaken.
I shall not submit to execution.
Still guarding my strength.
Are we, let's change weapons here. Nice. Go back to this.
I'm ready.
He's got a lot of health.
Standing by to stupefy. Taking the fight out of them.
Smile that gun.
Which is most...
Alright, stun him, going for you. Reloading. There we go.
Let us search the body. Perhaps we might find more information on why he was sent here.
Alright. Do you want to...
Those fools! Protectorate subjects should know better than to attack a Protectorate Arbiter. I had no choice but to judge them as traitors to the Protectorate. Why would they simply open fire? Why wouldn't they attempt to conversate?
To be fair, they did. Maybe they thought you were the traitor.
Then they should have reported me to their superiors rather than attempting to exact justice themselves. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence, but hopefully I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
That was a vitalizing little scuffle. Are you going to look at that body?
Yeah, I am. What's left of it. Oculus collating post nav key. Sentinel Peralt's orders. A well-maintained data pad hosting a brief set of orders for a Sentinel encountered on Paradise Island. Sentinel Peralt, your orders are as follows. Encounter Arbiter Rao by any means necessary. Interrogate Arbiter Rao to discover why he did not return to Central Control. If answer unsatisfactory, return to Praetor for questioning by the consul. Once complete, travel to Oculus Collating Post. Identify location of extra room. Note, room initially erected in error, but order to demolish was cancelled. Identification of individual who cancelled this order shall happen after further information gathering. Search for information related to the death of the Supreme Arbiter.
Resolving this situation directly was the proper move. I shudder to imagine what that sentinel may have wrought unchecked. Did you find anything upon his body?
We did. It seems he was looking into the Supreme Arbiter's death. He sought to follow a lead on one Oculus collating post after confronting us here.
What? That can't be. Why would the Consul look into his own crime? He must be seeking a patsy. Or this is a convoluted attempt to lure us into a trap.
Virgil did it.
The Consul expected us to kill his agent, loot the body, and thus prepared a trap for us elsewhere? Convoluted is certainly the operative word. We must investigate.
Virgil's the killer. Tristan, I know who killed him. Or killed her. It's Virgil. Have you been to this place before?
Yes, but never for long, and it's been many years. I also have no recollection of any hidden room, so we may have some hunting to do. I regret we've not had more time to talk, Virgil. It has been ages.
Worry not. I'm certain we'll have plenty of time to converse when you've finished your investigation. I have several leads of my own to pursue, as a matter of fact. Until our paths cross again, my friend.
It was you. It definitely was not the Consul. I can tell you that right now. Alright guys. We're going to end the episode here. In the next episode, we'll return to the ship and finally, I think, head to Praetor. Where does your Oh, right. I gotta level you up. I completely forgot about that. Let's see. Juggernaut. Enemies are more likely to target Tristan and hostile effects on him last half as long. Or Explosive Strikes. Every 3 melee attacks by Tristan activate his hammer's grenades, dealing bonus physical damage in an area around his target. Hell yeah, that sounds cool. Shield of the Law. When choosing to start a fight using dialogue, Tristan will always taunt enemies in addition to any other speech attack effects. I didn't even know there were speech attack effects. Beg for Mercy. When choosing to start a fight using dialogue, Tristan will always frighten enemies in addition to any other speech effects. Target flees from combat for 8 seconds or causes aggression, forcing the affected to attack the player. Yeah, we want that. Zeranium Regeneration. While Tristan is exposed to Zeranium, he rapidly regenerates health. Oh, that's cool. Or Energy. While Tristan is in Zeranium, his companion ability recharges considerably faster. Let's go with the Regeneration. Hell yeah. Now, I don't think we got like a, whatchamacallit, right? Well, there's a workbench up there. I guess we could go check. Oh, come on. There we go. Tristan? No, it's still locked. Okay. Fair enough. Alright guys, we're gonna end the episode here. In the next one, we turn to the ship. And I was just saying, where does this go? Oculating collating post. Okay, so is that just like a space station maybe? Well, maybe we'll check that out next then. We'll see. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.